Continuing from the last video, with a question like this, your goal is still to get y equals on one side, and then replace it with f of x equals. So in this question, you have two other terms alongside the y term, and it's not a pure y term, there's a 3 being multiplied to it. So our goal is to reverse all of that. First, let's go ahead and move the 17x squared and the negative x to the right side of the equation. So first, let's go ahead and add x to both sides. That's because right now it's being subtracted from the left. So to get rid of it from the left side, you have to add it to the left side. And what you do on one side of the equation, you have to do on the other side. So since you're adding it to the left side, you have to add it to the right side as well. So then you have 17x squared plus 3y. This part cancels itself out. It's just 0, but you don't have to write the 0. And then here you have equals x squared plus 2y. This plus x can actually be written right over here under the other plus x, just to line it up. So now again you have minus x and then plus x, so they cancel each other out. It would be plus 0, but you don't have to write the 0. So moving on, you have plus 34x squared and then minus 17x squared. So while we're here on the right side, we might as well combine these two terms. You have a 34x squared minus 17x squared. So on the next line, 34 minus 17 is going to be 17x squared. These are like terms. You could only combine them because they're like terms. Bring everything else down. 17x squared plus 3y equals x squared plus 2y plus 17x squared. So now we have a 17x squared on the left side. It's positive, so we're going to subtract it from the left side. And what you do to one side of the equation, you do on the other side as well. So there's a 17x squared here, so we're just going to write it underneath it. So on the next line, these two cancel each other out. So you're left with plus 3y. You don't have to write the plus sign anymore, since it's by itself on the left side. Then you have x squared plus 2y. And these canceled each other out, so they're gone. So now on the next line, we're not done yet, because you've got a 2y here, and you've got a y term here, a 3y. So you want to combine these. We're going to keep the y on the left side. So let's go ahead and subtract this 2y from both sides. And we're subtracting it because here it's positive. And once again, what you do on one side of the equation, you have to do on the other side. So on the next line, 3 minus 2 is 1. So you have 1y here, but the 1 is understood, so you don't have to write it, as long as you have a y. So now you have x squared, and this 2y and this minus 2y have canceled each other out. So they're gone. So all you have left now is y equals x squared. So now your next step is to replace the y with f of x. So on the next line, you just write f of x equals x squared, and that is your answer. Leave a comment below. Subscribing is free. Click the like, subscribe, and bell notification buttons for more videos.